Hey everybody, and welcome to soblesspops. Today we're going to go over some pickups that we got over the last few weeks, and I'm super excited about some of them. One of them I'm a little distraught on. It was a whatnot purchase, but we'll go over all of that here shortly. So, hey, let's get into it.
Hey buddy, this is Larry.
This is Ryan. This is Zoe.
This is Trent, and this is
soblesspops.
Hey everybody, and welcome back. So, like I said, we have some pickups that I'm really excited for. So most of this we got in store, except for, well, I'll say half. Half of it we got in store, and the other half we picked up over on Whatnot. And I want to start with the very worst of it all. But it wasn't that bad in the end. We were on a stream. Somebody had some out-of-box pops that they were selling, so we jumped on board. One of the bigger ones they had ended up going for a good deal, so we picked it up. Got it, came here, box looked really weird, so I was like, alright, whatever, no big deal. Cut it open, and as I open it, the shipping was absolutely horrible. But a new seller, I'm not going to take too much for granted. I did send them a message just to say, hey, I understand this is out of box stuff, but you have to do and give a little bit of protection on it. But we were able to get it, piece it back together, and re-glue it. And we have none other, boom, than our Zord right here. This is from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is the combination of both of Tommy's Zords with the Megazord in it as well. So we have our different Dino Zords. Now, I picked this up primarily because the Green Ranger is my favorite Ranger of them all, and I noticed that after I got this, Funko had announced that they're going to do the Dragon Zord Biddy. I'm super excited for that. I haven't got the other one first, the Megazord one yet, because I have the Freddy as Megazord, but now that they have the Dragon Zord, I'm super duper excited, because now I can have both of them, put them side by side. And I'm not really sure how well Funko knew about this, but I'm wondering, because I will get it eventually when it comes out. But there's this little spot right here, and I got a feeling I could probably put the Green Ranger there. Let me test something. I have a couple other itty bitties out here, but I saw that, got super excited. Probably will take some work, but this is pretty bitty. But yeah, so I could do something on the lines like that, and especially since they come with the Green Ranger comes with the Dino Zord, and then the Red Ranger comes with the Megazord. So eventually, when we get time and space, which is a big one, if you watch some of our older videos, we know we have a really awesome Tommy Green Ranger with his Dino Zord poster that I would like to make up into a set, and we have our eye on a couple of Green Ranger pops to get those back in our collection. But overall, with a lot of help of a lot of glue, we have this Zord back on track. That's probably the worst of it all, but on a high note for Whatnot, we got not one, but two of our New York Comic Con pops that we wanted. Now, if you've seen in our other videos as well, we did get Bedlam, and then we also got Krang. I got Turtles in the mind. I'm sorry, but we got Beldum, and we also have Null. So we got those with the shared stickers. So hopped on Whatnot, and we ended up picking up both the official con stickers for Marvel. Super excited to have these. Wanted to make sure that we got the con stickers, and it was cheaper for me to buy these, unfortunately, than for the shared ones. There is just a little hiccup with that sticker, but we have the official con stickers, so now I have both of these. The regular ones out of box. So, got our New York Comic Con pops right here. Super excited to have. Then, as we were out and about, the rest of this was all in store, which was two different stores. One of the stores is a local shop in Lansing, Michigan, and he has a lot of his pops for $5 and some other stuff like that. And he's got some of the more expensive ones a little bit marked up, but most it's $5. Went in there and saw a huge section of pops, and thankfully, Ryan was not with us, or else it would have depleted the bank account because they had Fortnite pops. Now, there was one there that I didn't notice, and I was there for about an hour to make sure I was going up and down all the aisles, checking out everything they had, and we found this. I'm super excited. It is something that's a kind of a combination for me and Ryan, but we do have a Fortnite codename Elf. Absolutely love this. It's definitely a pop that I've been wanting to get, and for $5, I'm not going to complain. And I will say, most of that line he had in the store as well, so we're probably going to have to go back and pick up some more of those. But I got this primarily for it's the time of the year for our Christmas Buddy the Elf display and our Grinch display. So, I had to pick up this. Ever since I knew it was out there, I wanted to get this. So, that was an awesome pickup. Now, next, we were at the Summit in Lansing, which is a comic store. I was looking for some particular comics, and unfortunately, I was already too late. By the time I knew about these, it was already too far gone. It had been a week or two since then, and they were very limited, so not able to get those. So I was like, well, I'm here, might as well do some looking around. One of the things I found, I'm super excited, and kind of like how I said, I got turtles in the brain. We have the Cowabunga Cleanse soap right here, and by Dr. Squatch, and by all means, it smells like a nice, fresh cheese pizza. So, don't think I'm going to use it, but I might try and hit them back up. They did say they were going to get another supply of Dr. Squatch in, because I'm really looking for the Venom one. I just didn't want to buy it in the bundle with Venom and... who was it? Venom and Thanos. That was just one of those things where if I could just buy the one, I would, but I know when this dropped, this sold out pretty quick. So part of the reason why I have turtles on the brain, the other part is because our next 5-in-1 video is going to be our TMNT line, and I will also rewind a little bit. Our next 5-in-1 will be TMNT, and I will be redoing the bookshelf right here. I'm super excited to do that. So, turtles on my mind, thinking of my top 5-in-1 I would like to see. So, our last bit of pickups that we got from the Summit was just a few comics here, and I'm super excited for them. We got some variants, but starting off, we have the variant edition of Black, White, and Blood Venom right here. A lot of these are going to be this. All are Venom and absolutely love every single one of them. We almost did pick up some Turtle comics and Power Rangers comics as well. Next, we finally have an all-new comic with the all-new Venom and Anti-Agent Venom right there. That was one that I could not pass up. And both of these were the last ones that they had of each. So super excited to get that. Then, this is another one I'm excited about, is we have Venom Black, White, and Blood, but we have the Peach Momoko cover right there, and I absolutely love Peach Momoko's work. So we saw that, had to pick that up. Unfortunately, that was the only Peach that we saw that we didn't already have. Now, these next two ones are really awesome. A lot of variants of the Black, White, and Blood, but we have number 2. I love how this is kind of gives you an old school the Venom, a little bit of a new school of the Spider-Man, but absolutely love that cover. Then we got number 3, and this definitely gives a throwback vibe to it as well. Now, this next one we got is Venom number 250. This is the variant edition. I'm going to take it out because we did get the black blank cover, which the plan will be, we have a lot of these blank ones that we will be doing remarks and stuff like that with them at cons, but we have Null and new Venom right there. So, can't wait to hopefully get a new remark on that. We will be going to a con here, probably after the time of this video is dropping. So, we'll be at the Grand Rapids Comic-Con having a lot of fun. We'll be there Saturday and Sunday. So, we're going to go Saturday to get a good portion of what we absolutely need done and some scouting out for Saturday, because Saturday will be family day. So, there we go. I'm going to show off, let's do a quick review of some other stuff that we got, because I have it here. Check out Pop House with Animal. He'll be listed down below as well, because this all came from Pop House. So, if you want to more in-depth, make sure to watch his videos. We have the new Mitsuri Plus right here, Chalice exclusive. Had to get that for the collection. Now, he got these on a great deal. We have the new Akaza right here. Now, the only one for sure that we have to get is going to be the Doma Plus, and then more than likely the Tanjiro as well. But Akaza will go in my collection. Then he also hooked us up Super Saiyan 4 Dragon Ball GT Furry Vegeta to go with our GT collection. And those of you who know we have Throwjoy Raph, we have the common, and now we have the Baxter Chase. Thank you, Pop House. Now we need to get the Casey Jones. I'm not too worried about the Super Chase. It would be nice to get the Super Chase Krang, but we also got to wait for Donnie and Michelangelo to drop next. And then last, he surprised us with this. He got this from the Poppin' Duo, I believe. But now we have Spider-Man Maximum Venom. We have the 4-pack. It includes Spider-Man, Groot, Doctor Strange, and Iron Man. Have not seen these. We've got the little mini versions in the Funko, but I have never seen these mini Egg Attack series figures. Not quite sure we're going to take them out of box just yet since it is sealed, but we might have to do an in-depth look probably a little bit later, because like I said, we're about to dismantle this shelf to do our next 5-in-1. So on that note, I want to say thank you guys so much for stopping by. Let me know. I'm sorry, got a little bit of heartburn going on. What was your favorite of the day? I would have to say definitely, besides all the amazing gifts from Pop House, is finally getting our Con Pops. Super excited for that. And excited to see how the new Ranger setup will look up as we start going into it. Might have to be put on delay until some of them start coming out, and this might be one of our 2026 goals. But also love our comics as well. So on that note, I hope you guys have a great one, and by any means, if you want to leave a 5-in-1 suggestion down here as well as the other videos, be my guest, have fun, and until next time, So Bless Pops out.
Like,